made the decision to split my time up between Houston and New York. Wait. Why do y'all look like that? Hey everybody, it's your girl TraciAmina and welcome to another vlog. Now this one is a moving vlog. I know we just got here, we just set up the place, we just unpacked, but believe it or not, this weekend makes 1 year in Houston for me so far. And it's been a rough year. I felt every single day of those 365 days, okay? But I have made the decision to split my time up between Houston and New York for this next year until I transition back there fully. And so right now I am downsizing out of my 2-bedroom, 2-bath into a 1-bedroom. I'm still gonna be in the same building, but your girl is moving up to a higher floor. So giving up the 2nd bedroom, you know, was still a win in a sense. And so far, I have been like cleaning. Well, first of all, my cousin has been here filling up my walls because this is the first time I've actually allowed myself to live in this space. If I can't like hang things up with command, you know, strips, or if it's just too much with mounting and stuff outside of a TV, I am known for not doing anything at all. And this apartment was the first time that I allowed myself to just be creative, start, you know, hanging up wall art, like a lot of my TV, the TV floating console. So my cousin was in here doing her big one, okay? That girl is super, super petite, but she packs a mean punch. So I am extremely blessed, guys, because when I say that my first year in Houston has been full of a lot of life lessons, and I call it like my pruning season, where I've discovered a lot about myself, my boundaries I didn't have in place, friendships, family. I really am coming out of this a different woman. I'm not the same person I was a year ago. So that was part of the reason of me not necessarily wanting to move back right away, because while I was in New York, you know, the lease renewal was sent over and I was like, you know, I don't want to put that pressure on myself, especially because while I was in New York, I had started to feel good and my depression sort of eased up a lot. I did not want to immediately put that strain on myself of finding an apartment, trying to get cross-country movers. I was like, let me ease back into it. I made that decision while I was there, and then, you know, put everything into motion. So when I came back and I took that week off, I was really trying to enjoy being in my apartment. This is my second favorite apartment for different reasons, right? I've always kept a nice place no matter where I lived. I'm good with decorating, number one, and I'm just a clean person, so I've always kept a clean, nicely decorated space. But I would say this is one of my top 2 apartments because this was my first time having the 2nd bedroom, and then with it being a really nice brand new building, it was just nice for like some of the finishes that they have, and I get along great with the leasing staff here. Like, they know me and Duke by name, okay? So I have enjoyed being here. So I was like, let me just enjoy it for 1 more year, ease back into New York, and then me and Duke can, you know, gather things up and call it a day. So I just want to walk you guys through what I've done so far, because I'm getting ready to take me a quick nap. When I wake up from my nap, I'm going to start moving. I get a few days, like I said, to transfer into the unit. So I want to move as much stuff as I can on my own. And then that way, when my friends come tomorrow, they're just moving like the big pieces, and then I could just sort of rest, because this has been ongoing all week. So let me go ahead and show you guys what's been done so far. Okay guys, so this is the home office, and I wasn't really vlogging in here much because literally I was working, and I decided to, in the midst of me decorating my home office, guys, I had decided to move back to New York, right? So it was right after I bought the desk, and I had mounted like those picture frames behind the desk. I had a mental breakdown one day, called my mom, and I was like, I'm not staying here. So I never did finish the office, and this was supposed to be like my accounting work / YouTube space, and all of that it didn't happen because I just felt it in my bones that I wasn't staying here, right? So this is the office, and what I have done so far, this is not a traditional move, like I said. I'm literally going to another unit within my same building. So I packed up all of my office supplies here. These are vases, all of my coffee table books that go in the living room, and these decor trunks that I place in the living room as well. I put a lot of like things that I felt like could break that I did not want to break, right? And I put a lot of papers in there. And then these are my vases for my uva stock and some other stuff. And then, believe it or not, I had over 100 books, guys. And I sold as many books as I can back to half-price books. Whatever I had left over, a girlfriend of mine took some, my mom took some, and my sister took some. So I am down to about 20 books that I was like, I want to keep these. They're in perfect condition, and I can decorate little spots around the new place with them. So this carry-on luggage, literally, guys, is full of books. These are my African prints, my wall art behind the sofa, and then my flowers, well, my plants, not flowers. And this was in the bathroom, in my bathroom, and I never got around to putting the wall art in these frames. And guys, I sold the Peloton. The Peloton has been sold because since I've been in Houston, I have not used it, right? And my sister was like, no, you should keep it, you should keep it. And I was like, look, girl, the only way I see myself keeping it if homegirl doesn't give me the money before I move out. But as of right now, the Peloton is pending sale, okay? Now this, guys, when I tell y'all this was packed, when I say packed, I was using this as a public storage unit, okay? All of this was packed with things that I had in a storage unit in New York. All of the books that I had used to be on these shelves. My printer and shredder was kept in here. My luggage, just Christmas decoration bins that I sent over to my mom's house. An extra computer monitor for work. When I tell you guys, I cleaned this out, and I'm so proud of myself with what this looks like, okay? This bar was actually how the floating TV console in my living room was being mounted to the wall. So I bought the IKEA Besta, and the suspension rail does not match the Besta unit at IKEA. That has been a problem for, according to Google, a while. So my cousin Brandy that came over to plug my walls, she actually used this wood panel and mounted it to the wall, and then mounted my TV floating shelf to this panel. Great. So I'm keeping it because we're going to have to do the same thing in the new apartment. But yeah, I got to clean all of this. I'm saving the cleaning for last. Duke is so tired. My boo is so tired. So guys, Everything is done. When I say done, I mean the walls are plugged. My bougie ass friends, I love them to death. They're so bougie. Normally when people help you move, they're like, oh, can I get some pizza and beer, right? No. My friends, I was like, hey, like, what do you guys want? I want some snacks, you know, get some snacks for the place for you guys helping me to move. They were like, oh, Tracy, we really love those chickpea puffs. I think they're called hippies, and some olives and hummus, and throw some olives in there and some carbonated water. I was like, what the fuck? My mom was like, just go get they shit from the store, because that's better than paying for some movers to go up in the same building. So y'all, I was like, okay, whatever. So this is something I already have when I entertain, but I try to do it real cute. My cousin drunk one of the water bottles, so I have to go back and get another one. But I try to do like a real cute display, so when they come in, they can just, you know, if they want to take a break from moving, they can just come up here to their station and grab their snacks. But okay guys, this is an empty apartment tour. So when you first walk in, this is the kitchen. And the kitchen was the selling point for me to move here, because I really love the cashmere cabinets and just the way it's set up. I thought it made for perfect short form content, like for my TikToks, and when I entertain, like my sister and mom will be sitting at the bar, and then I'm just like cooking and turning around talking to them. You guys know I'm extra bougie. And the ceiling has dimming lights, so let's see if like you could see it, right? So I could dim the lights in here and make it like real sexy. Anywho, when you come over here, this is the stackable washing machine and dryer. And you're walking. So to the right was my home office and guest bathroom, and to the left was my actual bedroom. So this is the master bedroom. Okay, and then when you walk in, you have the bathroom. In both bathrooms, it's a glass shower, like straight shower. And so this is what your girl looks like after moving for 2 days and coming back and deep cleaning this apartment, okay? I literally just finished, and I wanna do the walkthrough so I can be done with it. And then this is the walk-in closet. Okay, so then we're gonna walk back out. Walking through. This is a coat closet right here. This is the home office. So you guys remember when I had my desk in here? I am actually selling my Peloton, and I'm selling it to one of the ladies that live on the property. So they're gonna come move it real quick. This is the guest bathroom. Still has the stand-up shower. All of this. Yes. So this was my 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, guys. Beautiful. I don't regret it, not one bit. Honestly, if I was staying in Houston still, I would live here. I am downsizing to the 1-bedroom, save my money to start packing up and move back to New York. But this was perfect. Guys, this was like one of my favorite apartments, right? But when life calls, you gotta answer.
Love yours. No such thing. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing. Heart beating fast, let a nigga know they.
I don't know who the hell was in this unit before I got here, but they were not clean. okay? I'm not trying to talk about nobody bad, but it's important. The way I was raised, no matter where you live, no matter, you know, what's going on, you always keep a clean house. And that's the reason why I take care of my things and where I lay my head so well. Cleanliness is like, it's top tier for me, right? I didn't always live in the nicest places, but I've always taken my time to decorate it nicely, and you always want to show God that you appreciate what you have by taking care of it. So keep a clean house, take care of like your furniture, you know, go the extra mile to make sure things are intact, you know, and always leave things better than how you found it, right? Everybody like was calling and checking on me over the weekend, and they were like, oh, you're doing a lot, just leave. And I'm like, no, first of all, I'm staying in the same building. I need the deposit to transfer, okay? And if I can patch up the holes and do all that stuff, why not, right? Y'all, when I tell you, I know they came in here and top clean. I'm talking about like the building cleaning crew. But when I started coming like in here, I'm like, there's no way. Whoever was living here they literally probably sprayed some all-purpose cleaner on the cabinets and called it a day, because there's no way that you can take care of your space living-wise and it's that fucking dirty. I went through 4 cleaning buckets in the kitchen, and I'm talking about hot water, bleach, Lysol. I'm taking a rag and I'm going in the cabinets and I'm wiping it down, and I'm like wringing out the water to the point where it's so black I'm having to go through a new bucket. I went through 4 of those before I started to see that the water was clear, right? I was like, there's no way. I'm peeing in the air until I can do the bathroom, because I know that's gonna knock me out, you know? So just take care of what you have, keep things clean, because it says a lot about you. I judge people based on like how clean their house is. No shade, but if you invite me over and your house ain't clean, you have the audacity, right? Like the audacity. I am very blessed to be here. I don't want to sound like a brat or anything, guys, but I'm very blessed. I love that apartment that I just moved from. I do like this one, but I have to like Tracify it, make it, you know, my umph. But I'm very excited for chapter 2, right? I'm excited that now I'll be able to go back and forth to New York very often, split up my time. I'm excited that I made a decision in my life and I went for it. I am coming out of depression, you know? I haven't had a really like dark episode, I would say, in like 2 months now. So I'm forever grateful for that, because being in the midst of depression literally hurts. It's a rabbit hole, right? So I am grateful for how I'm opening up Q4 of this new year. I'm forever grateful. Today is October 1st. So I am so blessed that I feel like I'm starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel, you know? So, yeah, guys. Did I ever ask you to take